you recognize what it's from?
What movie?
Welcome to Curiosity Public Dutch.
Jules.
You totally just farted, I heard that.
What? Delightful Dylan that has to smell that fart.
With less flatulence.
With less flatulence.
And jeez, great start, guys. Welcome to yet another episode of our Ultimate Spirits Competition, our quest to review every sipping spirit on the face of the planet and subject it to our crazy hard 100-point scoring system.
I need to go out.
And in this episode, back hitting up some tequila here. Do you guys have glasses?
Yeah.
Yeah, but Dutch is hoarding
These are here.
two.
Whatever.
Oh, God. Who produces the show?
Wow, we're never going to get through this one, guys. In this episode, we're getting some more tequila in with the Herradura Legend. Is that what it's called?
Legend of the Field.
Herradura.
Herradura Legend. And this is a kind of a special release añejo that they did. I think the only thing I really know about it is they used a deeply grooved barrel. But I don't know, Dylan, if you got a little more info. I'm going to show you guys the box. Look at this box. Look at the presentation.
The ribbed.
Look at that. Fantastic. And then they got a little pull tab here to open it. And inside, look at that. Pretty cool presentation. Let's get the box, the bottle out of the box.
That was close. I thought it was going to come out.
No, it's actually...
I wish it said
it is
like
put in there.
leyenda here instead of.
With the accent.
Uh-oh. There we go.
Nice.
So here, let's take a look here. Close up there. Pretty cool looking bottle.
Love the
You know,
horseshoe.
I don't like the fact that you can't see the liquid inside, but they've got kind of cool embossing on either side there. It says Herradura, and then on the back, a little bit of info there. Naturally fermented, distilled, and matured for 14 months in new, heavily charred, deeply grooved barrels. This kicks in at 80 proof, 40% alcohol. I'm gonna get us poured.
Deeply
Dylan,
grooved.
what do you got? Anything else?
So it's grooved for our pleasure, I guess. And
It's getting worse.
it's 14 months. It's supposed
dark.
to, and it's supposed to
that
like
is,
impart
man.
more of the flavors and things like that. I think tequila is starting to go down the path of what bourbon makers and all these places have been doing with, staves and grooves.
Different kind of barrel, yeah.
And I remember back in the day, Jefferson's used to experiment with a lot of that stuff. So we'll see how the tequila distillate, the agave, how it's transformed.
Yeah, this will be an interesting one. Now, for members of Curiosity Private, which was our membership option here, we're going to be doing a taste-off between this bottle and this bottle. So what do we have? This is actually the winner of our añejo. Spoiler alert, I should have said that. The winner of our añejo blind challenge, Tequila Ocho. This is the very bottle that won. You know, a much different product, a much cheaper product. This añejo is usually around the $60 mark, I think, or less. The Herradura is what, like $150, Dylan? Is that
Yes,
right?
$159.
$159, so much more expensive, harder to find. I think it's the limited edition as well. And we're going to be doing that head-to-head for our members of Curiosity Private. If you want to join, you can join here on YouTube or head over to Patreon and join over there. Same content, both places. And also, you can hit the link down below to get your very own tasting glass that are specifically designed for tasting tequila, which we're about to use and do right now. Oh, wow.
How do I score this?
Yeah, good question.
It's lovely.
We should note, Herradura has a reputation as being an additive-free, but I don't know if things have changed with them. This is really dark. I would be suspicious that there's not
dark.
Added coloring at least, but whether or not there's any added flavoring, who knows? And I don't know that there's coloring. There may not be. It could just be the deep grooves in a wetter barrel or heavy enough char. I don't detect additives on the nose, at least.
I don't think we should have. I think for our members, we should not be doing the Ocho Añejo. I think we should compare this to bourbon.
Oh, in theory, it shouldn't matter for our scoring system. It shouldn't matter what the spirit is or
Yeah, that's true.
what.
That's the good thing. Actually, you know what? This is a perfect example of how our scoring system.
It's perfect.
Yeah,
Perfect
actually,
example.
it is.
Wow. Compliments from Dylan with our scoring system?
Oh man, I don't know about this. I think this is where Jules is, or Jewel utility may.
Do you want the market correction?
Yeah.
I hear you.
I think the market correction is necessary to balance out what's going on here.
I don't know.
Because this is very different.
I'm very torn, actually.
This is very, very different.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm going to say that this is tequila.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Well, yeah.
All right, whatever. Let's get into it. Save it for the discussion. All right, guys. We've had some time to taste. We've all scored it independently. We haven't discussed it. But we're about to right now. We're going to reveal our initial scores. But first, Jules here is going to tell you about our scoring system.
That's right.
Dylan's going to leave the set.
We have 10 categories that add up to 100 points that include aroma, flavor, body, complexity, balance, finish, uniqueness, drinkability, aesthetics, and value. We do a flavor at 20 points and aesthetics and value at 5 points each. And you can medal in our competition. We score 60 and up. You can go from bronze, silver, gold to diamond.
All right. Initial scores. As I said, of course, this could change as we go. We want to discuss it. I really want to talk about this one.
Yeah.
I'm confused a little bit, but my initial score, 78.
74.
I gave it an 80.
I originally had an 80.
Yeah. Yeah.
I did, and I changed 2 of my scores at the last minute, and it dropped me down a little bit. But I want to talk about it. I could go up, I could go down. I don't know what to do with this. Mm-hmm. It's hard to put it in a category.
Yeah.
All right, let's start with the aroma. 8.
8.
8.
Excellent nose. What nose is this?
Bourbon.
It's not a tequila
No,
nose.
there's agave.
But there's agave.
Yeah, I know, but
It's like agave whiskey,
Yes.
which is what it is.
Yeah.
It's not bourbon. It doesn't smell like bourbon to me. There's
Not
distinct
enough
agave.
sweet. Yeah.
It's not as sweet as bourbon.
Yeah.
There's a distinct agave hit.
yeah.
But it's pouring agave distillate into a newly charred oak barrel, essentially, is what it seems like. And it's really good.
Yeah.
I think this really would appeal to whiskey drinkers.
Yeah, I agree. I'm trying to figure out, do you penalize this because the agave is muted? Right? I'm getting so much barrel influence, and I'm getting so much caramel.
I think the agave carries through on the nose. I really do. I could get it distinctly.
I mean, it's there for sure, but do you score this?
No, it's an añejo. Añejos are agave spirits with barrel influence
barrel,
and age. I mean, they don't have to have a ton of
true.
barrel influence, but they can have a ton like this. I think it's totally fine. All right, we all
Yeah,
agreed.
I think 8 is reasonable.
Let's move on to flavor. I waffled a lot here, but I ended up at a 16.
I gave it a 16.
Wow.
I gave it a 16.
17 from
I originally had a 17.
17 makes sense.
Yeah.
I think.
Why'd you guys dock it then?
Well,
What was the one thing? Or was there more than
had
one
trouble
thing?
pulling out specific fruits, specific kinds of sweetness. It was very generalized flavors.
Yeah.
They were good, and it was like this agave core and some char. It was all good, but I don't know. Did you guys pull out individual flavors? I had a hard time.
I did, but I mean, so I got the agave. It's funny because one of the things I kept getting was like burned vanilla. And so I don't know what the char, maybe that's the char influence, but
I mean, you can taste the char.
yeah.
Like you can taste the oak, but in like
But I feel like
charred
it's,
oak.
yeah, exactly.
No,
Or
the,
like
the problem I
charred.
had isn't. It's not because you can't identify the fruit. You can identify the fruit. It's peach, apricot, it's grape. You get
They're not very clear.
caramel. You get all of those.
It's a
You get all
melange.
of those things with a hint of agave. For me, I think the issue that I had ultimately is that what I want in a tequila is I want the agave to be at the center, and I want it to be elevated, right? All the other stuff, the barrel influence should complement and elevate the agave so that we're celebrating of agave. We're not celebrating the barrel, okay? Like if I'm drinking bourbon, I look at this and I go, okay,
It's like
I get
getting
that
the
there is
grain. It's like
grain,
getting
but I'm celebrating the barrel. I'm celebrating the char. I'm celebrating all the flavor profile of the barrel. The focus is the barrel.
Well,
Here, I want the agave. I want the fruit that
Hang
is
on.
unique.
Let me point out a contradiction here. Is because don't you want evolved agave in an añejo? Not like when you're tasting an aged bourbon, you don't want to taste the grain. You want that to be aged out.
Yeah, that's why you're celebrating the barrel.
Right, but with agave, with an aged one, don't you want that agave to have been morphed into something else? Like
No.
if you really want agave, you drink a long
If you want it to
I would say
disappear,
yes, but you don't want
why
it
are you
muted.
drinking tequila?
It's not disappeared. It's still there.
No,
but it's like a parallel track.
See, my problem with this flavor profile is that, so this is an example that I give for peated scotch, right? I always say that the peat should be the foundation in which the flavor profile is presented to me. Here, what I want in a aged tequila, I want the barrel to be the platter in which the agave is presented to me. And here,
you're getting 2 plates.
The issue, the issue is I'm completely focused on the plate. I'm not focused on the agave on top.
I don't know.
Tell me that this is an elevated agave.
I think it is.
I can't say that. I would say it is a very good expression of a distillate that has alcohol and barrel. I mean, like, I get the new American barrel, and that's what I'm celebrating.
I got pretty distinct agave.
And so that's why I find that.
I mean, I thought it was slightly muted,
wish-
which is why it didn't get higher than a 17 for me.
I think there was a reason why used barrels and agave worked, and that's why the original kind of the idea of
This is too much.
Yeah, and it's good, it's delicious, and I think
for a
if a
purist-
bourbon drinker drank this, they'd be like, "This is tequila? No way! This is my jam." And I get it, because if you come from a perspective of celebrating barrels, this is a celebration of barrel. It just happened to have agave. What I want is agave with some barrel influence that either mellows it out, makes
We
changes.
gave it the same score, but I think we just have different rationales.
I was very conflicted.
The flavors are all
the same score,
but the flavors are all good.
And let me.
The flavors are all good.
I will say the flavors are all great.
Yeah.
Flavors are
So we should
great.
judge the flavors for what they are. They're good. Maybe Jules is right.
No.
I could never.
All right, I'm going to stay 2.
Okay.
It's all right. Let's move on to body. I actually thought it was very good. I gave it an 8.
I gave it an 8. I thought it was very good.
Yeah, very nice heft to it.
mean,
What'd you do?
I give it a 7.
No, this is higher because
that's better than
this
seven.
is a category where everything that I've said about the flavor is irrelevant, right? This is
just the texture.
Whatever it is, how does it coat your mouth? How does it feel? What does the mouth feel?
buttery.
It is good. It is good. This is
kind of weak.
that's a lie.
You're wrong.
No, guys,
That's a lie.
It's not. I mean, the coating
Like
is there, but
on your tongue, I could still see the liquid in there, and it's
see
like
the
a
lies.
jello.
I
It's
can
like
see
a
the
jello. Yeah.
my nose is getting longer.
All right. Well, I mean, not like we're that far off. Let's move on to complexity. 8.
8.
8.
I
Good
give
one,
it an 8.
Really good. I mean, there's a lot going on here. You're right. If you were to pour this to me completely blind, I would have
So what kind of
Take a second guess
liquor
as
is
to what
this?
spirit is
I can
this?
taste the agave. I think I would eventually
I
come
think that's
down.
a lie. That's a lie.
Maybe not. Maybe not. Completely blind, maybe you're right. But I mean, knowing it's a tequila, I can pick out some agave. Jules could too. Maybe we're just better tasters than
getting
Dylan.
I highly doubt that. But let me be humble and say, sure.
Sure. You're never sarcastic.
No.
Balance. I did knock it here. Kind of for everything Dylan was saying about flavor. I gave it a 7.
I give it a 7. That's
7.
exactly 7. Yeah.
And then I think this is where I feel like it makes sense to knock it, is that you can't really understand what it's trying to do.
It's celebrating the barrel.
Yeah, it just
To
tastes
me,
like
I want
charred oak.
celebration
Yeah.
of the agave.
Okay, next category, finish. 8. The really long, pleasant finish.
8.
Really?
What'd you give it?
I give it a 7. I thought, and I wrote short.
No.
No way.
No.
Yep.
I'm still tasting this on the palate.
I will say the finish is where it's this presentation, it gives it away that this is a tequila, because finally the barrel gets stripped away on the finish, and then you get that agave flavor.
What's nice? Yeah, the barrel flavors fade, which is good, because if they didn't, I feel like they would get tannic almost.
Right, exactly
They fade,
that.
and the fruits kind of come out only on the finish for me. And I thought it was great.
I thought it was short.
And what's interesting also,
Yeah.
and you know what, and I have to say, I'm gonna.
Agave is too short.
And I'm glad that we have, a lot of experience with bourbons and whiskeys, okay? Because this is where I think we can describe this in a little bit more detail. If you've tried a 14-month bourbon, right, we would not tolerate it, right? Because we've had it. I mean, I don't want to
Yeah.
name the names, but we've had like
They're garbage.
an 8-month or a 12-month or a 14-month
cheap time.
bourbon, and it's like there's this all this
But it
harshness
goes
and
back
craziness.
to the new make here is
Right.
a Blanco tequila, basically, which is totally drinkable on its own.
Right,
Yeah.
and so like it's different because somehow a new oak 14-month is transformed into something that a corn-based or a wheat-based or a rye-based whiskey may not be able to
Grain-based,
get away.
we'll
Yeah,
say,
grain-based that they may not be able to get away with. And here they're able to utilize that barrel in such a new way that
Yeah.
provides a finish that is elevated.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, hats off, and I'm blown away by that.
Yeah. All right, let's move on to uniqueness. Kind of for everything you just said, I gave it a 9.
You know what?
It's extremely unique, guys. Name a tequila that tastes like this.
You're absolutely right. I'm gonna go up to a 9.
You're right.
It's a 9.
You're right.
Yep.
It's a 9.
I'm going up. Give it a 9.
Good.
Yep, look at that. Unanimity.
Did you go up from a 5 to a 9?
What's your joke?
My original was a 7.
Don't get a side cramp, Dylan.
I know.
This is extremely unique, yeah. I don't think you can
Yeah, no, you're right.
classify it any
You guys
other
are
way.
right.
Yeah.
Okay, next category, drinkability, 8.
I give it a 7.
I gave it a 9. I'm conflicted here.
I am too.
I feel like I'm betraying the history of tequila. I feel like
Or is it just genius? This might just be
full-on-
genius.
No, I feel like I'm a full-on gringo here because I feel like this is something that was packaged and provided to me at some, Mexican resort for, it's like, you know what, I miss McDonald's, so can you give me some McDonald's
people
because
say that-
I come from America?
People say that about any añejo. They say the only reason that they started aging stuff was to appeal to the whiskey drinkers. Like, people are
This-
super happy
yeah.
just drinking Blanco.
I know, but then this is like
Elevating
to the
that.
next level.
Yeah.
I don't know about elevation in that sense, but I have to. But if I
but
were
it is
honest,
drinkable. Just like drinkability, it's super
If
drinkable.
I'm honest with myself, like
I could keep
much
drinking
like
this.
much like I would be sipping on bourbon all day, and then it would be nothing. It would be like nothing. This is like that. It was
Yeah.
like I'd go back to it.
Yeah, I think it's excellent.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay, guys, next category, aesthetics, 3.
I give it a 4.
I give it a 4.
I give it a 4, man.
I mean,
yeah.
look at that. Minus,
This
you don't
one- this
see the
one,
liquid out
yeah.
of the bottle.
Thanks,
That's,
Jules.
Here's
that's
my
the
problem.
one knock.
Here's my problem.
There's the one utility for Jules. That's
Look how beautiful the color is.
Yeah.
Why not show
Why not
this
show
off?
it off?
Show this
Showcase
off.
it.
I mean,
yeah, I
it's
get
really,
that. That's the one knock
really nice.
Not 2 points worth.
Really.
Let me see.
Look
Let me
at
see.
everything
Let me
else,
see
dude.
this.
Look at this
Let me see
bottle,
this.
man. It's got like
good.
the slim, slender design. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
You got the nice top up there.
It's pretty good.
It is, dude. The embossed horseshoe.
I'll go up to a 4.
Come on.
And the box.
The
I forgot about the
box.
box.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a good
Never
presentation.
forget the box.
It's a good presentation.
Minus Legend.
All right, next category, final category of value. 3.
I give it a 2.
I gave it a 4.
Wow, we're all over the
But
place.
I am tempted to go up to a 3.
For the price,
Because
What was the price again?
for
of the
it,
experience,
150?
160.
yeah, 150, 160. For the price, for an añejo, it's a little high.
It
Yeah,
is.
and that's
But
why-
for
That's
the
why
uniqueness
my
and
gut
flavor, for the
reaction-
uniqueness and flavor, and for me, I had to give it an extra point for academic.
Yeah, you're right. I'll go up to a 4.
Truly
right.
academic.
All right.
For what it is.
And you know what? I am going to purchase this
One.
bottle.
Yeah,
I am
you're
going
right.
to purchase this bottle because I have a bunch of folks,
feel like I would
workplace
too.
adjacent
Yeah.
people, things like that.
So are we too low?
I want to see if I can somehow
Is it a 5?
convert
Would you
those
tell them
folks.
that they're actually drinking the tequila?
Wait, what did you go?
No,
what are you at?
I wouldn't.
I went up to
I would say I want you to try this.
Hang on,
Yeah, see, that's what I feel like
You
you
went
should.
to a 3?
Yeah, I went up to a 3.
I think it's a 4.
Mine's a 4.
I think it's a 4.
It's a 4.
Yeah, I get that.
It's a 4.
But nah.
They
You're,
could've-
you're
you know
saying
what?
you wouldn't buy it,
No,
dude.
you know
How's
what?
that not a 5?
Can I say something?
I know, that's
He's gonna
so
put this in his
true.
limited collection.
That
He has
is
it as a
so
3.
true.
It's
Yeah,
at
that's
least a
true.
4,
No,
dude.
that's at least a 4 for you. The fact that you have like 2 bottles.
You have 2 bottles on
That's
yourself.
true.
You have like 2
I would buy.
tequilas.
Yeah. All right.
I mean,
All right.
he's gonna
you
get
guys
another one.
convinced me.
I have an extra can.
I have a feeling I'm gonna get
There you
like.
go.
Well, no.
You're gonna get a case. What'd you end up at?
Total score? Oh yeah, 4. 4 on
okay.
value.
Yeah, 4.
All right, guys.
I mean, I am tempted to go up to 5 because I do want to go and buy this.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy it.
I mean, so the reason I'm thinking about potentially going to a 5 is I think you're right. I don't know that I've had a tequila that tastes like this. But I'm also thinking, do I go up in uniqueness to a 10? Is this a 10 uniqueness?
Oh, wow. It's on sale right now for $109.
Done. Here's
Yeah,
my credit card.
I'm gonna give it a
Okay,
5.
how do I buy this?
It's a 5 on value for me then.
Me
No,
too.
no, it's a 4.
It's a 4.
It's still a 4 for me. I think
Buying it. It's a 5.
I'm buying it right now. Look,
No,
I'm
dude.
buying it right now.
At 109, you're buying that too, man. You're buying 3.
I paid more. I think I paid 120 or 130 for it.
That's still.
I'm gonna apply my. Okay, with tax.
And shipping? Or are you picking it up?
I'm gonna pick it up. With tax, $130.49.
Okay. I'm staying with my 4.
I'm gonna use my $5 coupon, and now I'm paying $125. I'm buying
That's
it.
really not bad.
Dude, you're buying it, man.
So you brought the question up of G Money. Would G Money like this?
G Money likes everything.
Yeah, that's
everything that.
All right, guys, let's get our final tally here. I ended up at an 80.
79.
81.
Which gives us our official
We got there.
Curiosity Public score for Herradura Legend. It's a gold
It's a gold.
80.
Yeah.
Which is what I
Got there.
scored it.
All right, order complete.
Dylan's already
Even
bought a bottle.
Stevens. Dude, we just completed the sale.
I kind of feel like if we reevaluated this in 6 months, it might
won't
even
like
be
it?
higher. No, I think it might be higher.
I think you're
Well,
right.
I bought it. I purchased it right now.
I think you're right.
I mean, it's amazing. The price was on sale.
That's a good price, yeah.
Yeah, and I paid $125. That includes tax. So
Be a great gift.
great
And
gift.
a great one to give to whiskey
To who?
drinkers. Whiskey drinkers?
I know,
Yeah.
whiskey, I don't know.
I'm gonna give it
I
to
don't know if
Jim.
I'd give this to tequila guys.
All right, Jules, take us out.
Tell us what you guys think in the comments below. Give us a thumbs up or thumbs down. Either way, let us know how you feel. Subscribe for more videos on Curiosity Public. If you want to help us out, please consider joining Curiosity Private, our membership program here on YouTube. We are also on Patreon, and we are selling t-shirts. This would have been cool, yeah, this one.
That was a tequila bottle instead of a weapon.
Is that a Nintendo? Is that a
inspiration.
Nintendo gun? No.
You know
Looks
what
like
this is
it.
from.
Nintendo
I know what it's
gun.
from, but I'm just saying it
Did
looks.
he have a Nintendo gun in that movie?
No,
He doesn't know it.
it was lame though.
Dang, dude. Wow.
The CGI.
We have.
For its era, it was fantastic, dude.
Dude, what are you
was
talking about?
That was like the most expensive
Oh my
scene in any
God.
movie up to that point.
Yeah, apparently.
All right, Jules, take it.
I know, dude. Podcast, all the major
podcast,
podcast platforms out there. As always, stay safe, stay healthy.
Take care.
Salud.
Oh, jeez.
Nintendo gun.
What is it called? The
You remember the
Duck
robot?
Hunt.
Duck Hunt Zapper.
No, remember the robot
Yeah, I have
that came
it.
with Nintendo?
I still have it.
Yeah.
You remember the glove?
ROB.
Yes, the Power
Power
Glove.
Those just look cool.
Oh, remember there was a Nintendo cartoon where like the Power
Yeah.
Glove was the thing that gave him power.
The power glove was a power glove.